You guys, I think this is my biggest empties I've ever done on my channel. My empties bin is overflowing. Things are completely falling out of it. I counted as I was organizing them by category. I think I have like 67 products to go over, question mark. I could have counted incorrectly, but regardless, I have a lot of products to talk to you guys about today. So buckle up, grab a drink, grab a snack. If you're new, hello. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like empties. That lets me know that you guys enjoy them and I will keep doing them for you guys. I love watching empties videos because it really lets me know that the creator fully has their thoughts on the product because they used it up. So my mini reviews on them, you know, I really mean what I'm saying because I use the heck out of the product and it is completely gone. So if I say I loved it, I'm going to rebuy it, or I did not like this, I don't recommend it to you, you guys know I mean it because I use the whole thing up. So because I am a makeup focused channel, we're going to start off with all my makeup empties. We're going to start off with the one that I was the most excited about completing. It is the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream in the shade Laguna 01. You guys, I wasn't even trying to finish this up, trying to pan it. I just naturally and genuinely panned it and finished it because I love this bronzing cream so much. It is the best. It is creamy. It blends in like a dream. It sets down with powder nicely. It lasts all day long. It's a little bit pricey, but if you need a good cream bronzer, this is my holy grail. I love it so much. Obviously, I used it up and I already bought a new one because I cannot be without this. Another holy grail is my one size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. In this, I have the shade Fair 3. It is the most beautiful concealer under my eyes. It covers all of my bags while being a nice thin formulation so it doesn't get cakey or thick under my eyes. It sets nice down with powder. It never makes my under eyes look dry or crepey, which my under eyes can look dry and crepey. I've also already repurchased this because I love it so much. Then we have 4 primers here. I didn't realize that I had finished up 4 primers. It's been a long time since I did empties video. I think it's been like 7 months or so. So all of these have been just piling up over the months. So I might be surprised at some of these that I finished because I like forgot I finished them. The first one being the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. I actually really like this primer. It kind of does a little bit of everything. It's a little bit smoothing, a little bit hydrating, a little bit pore filling. It makes my makeup last a long time. I genuinely do like this. I don't have plans to repurchase it right now, but I could see myself doing so in the future. I also finished up the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. Does anyone remember this brand or this product? I feel like no one talks about Touch in Sol anymore, but I love this primer. I think this is the second or third one I've gone through. If you need a pore filling primer, a smoothing primer that you can put all over your face, because a lot of them you can't. A lot of them are really only good if you put them in your T-zone and you have to kind of like target apply them. This one looks beautiful all over the face, makes my makeup last a long time. I will definitely repurchase this in the future. I kind of miss having it in my collection. And then this one I didn't technically finish up, but it's so old and there's not a lot left, so I'm going to go ahead and count it as an empty. It's the Huda Beauty. This is her Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. This used to be in my project pan. I was trying to finish the whole thing up and I got pretty close. If you can see, it's like all the way, can you see? It's like all the way down here. So I almost finished up the whole thing. I really like this. Water jelly is the perfect name for it. It really does feel like you're putting water jelly on your skin. It's a very odd sensation, but it sinks into your skin nicely without being too thick. I did really enjoy this, but the one that's kind of taken over my hydrating primer needs is this one right here from Makeup Forever. This is their Hydra Booster Step 1 Primer. This is just a little baby mini that I got, I believe with Sephora points, and fell in love with it, that I picked up another mini, but like the bigger mini. The mini that they sell, if that makes sense. And I just really like this primer. Again, super hydrating, wears nice under makeup. I do have it on today, not that you can really tell what primer I have on today. If you're curious about my makeup at all, this is one of the looks with my Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette. I'm in the process of filming my 1 week 1 palette with that palette, so be on the lookout for that video coming up soon. I think I have 2 more days to film and then I'll get it all edited and up for you as soon as I can. Shameless plug on a future video. Then we have my Holy Grail setting spray that I love so stinking much. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I swear this stuff makes my makeup last all day long. I think it adds a glow to my skin. Some people I've seen talk about it says it doesn't alter the finish of their makeup. It does to me. It adds just a little bit of glow, but a glow that I like. And then another one that's not completely finished, so I might be cheating, but it's very, very old and I've used the heck out of this product. It is from e.l.f. This is their blush. It's just their powder blush in the shade Always Cheeky. I don't think they sell this shade anymore, which is a shame because it's a really pretty, just peachy pink shade. It looks very pretty on the cheeks. This was another one that was in my project pan when I was doing a project pan a couple years ago, and I, as you can see, use this so much. But these pans, I don't know if you can tell, but these pans are really, really deep and thick. So the fact that I use this much up, I feel very, very proud of. And through an e.l.f. Wow Brow, this is pretty much all that I use on my brows, but I only went through one because they last me forever. I don't know what it is about this brow gel. It's like the brow gel that never ends because I can use the same one for like a year every single time I do my makeup, and it still somehow has product in it, and it still somehow fills in my brows and makes it look beautiful. That's what I have on today. It's just a really good brow gel. It does not hold very well, so if you need hold for your brows, I would not recommend this one. But for me, I have pretty naturally thick brows. I just kind of want to fill them in the beginning here, just comb them through, make them look a little bit bushier and thicker, and that's exactly what the Wow Brow does for me, and I just love it. And then lastly, we have quite the collections of mascaras. I remember what happened though, a couple months ago, I was just like tinkering in my makeup room, and I was going through some of my makeup, and I realized that a lot of the mascaras I had were expired, and I had just had them for too long, and I needed to part ways with them. Most of them I did like use up, but that's why there's like so many here. The first one being the Clio Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara Long Curling. This is my mascara right now. I cannot put this down. I'm using another one. I have another one in backup. It's mascara I have on my eyes today. I just feel like it makes my lashes look so long and curled, and it holds a curl all day. When I apply it, it looks like this. By the end of the night, it looks like this. Before that though, my holy grail was Tarte Maneater. Another really great mascara. My friend Abby actually started using this recently, and she texted me about it, and she was like, oh my gosh, I finally tried Tarte Maneater after you raving about it forever, and she loves it. It makes her lashes look like so long and beautiful, which she naturally has long, beautiful lashes. Like, she doesn't need the help with mascara. She's already beautiful, but she's loving it. I used to love it a ton. It's still a great mascara. It just doesn't hold my curl as well as the Clio Kill Lash, and that's like what I need from a mascara, is for it to hold my curl. Then we have the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Primer. I'm not a mascara primer kind of girl. I don't really feel like they do much. However, when I was using this, I did feel like it added a little bit of volume to my lashes. I don't really think a mascara primer is necessary, so you could probably save your money, but if you wanted to try this, I did enjoy it when I was using it. Then we have the Lancome Lash Idol Mascara. I didn't really like this. It didn't really do a lot for me. Lancome is a bougie brand. I did get this half off during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I believe, but I would apply it and then my lashes would just look mid. So I don't love this, especially for the price. One I did enjoy though was the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow Mascara. I just have a little mini of this, but I use this whole thing up, and the One Coat Wow is a perfect description of this. You would put one coat on and like, wow, you're like literally, I know that's so corny, but like seriously, your lashes would look long and thick and curled, but you did have to be careful to not apply too much or it would get clumpy. You really do need one coat with this. This is one I could see myself picking up again and trying again in the future. Then we have the Cali Ray. I usually don't cuss on my channel, but this is the name of it, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. So Come Hell or High Water Mascara. I didn't like this. This is supposedly a tubing mascara, but it kind of did nothing for my lashes. It didn't make them look long, thick, voluminous. It just kind of was on my lashes, and then that was it. It didn't make them look any better, and if I'm going to apply mascara, which I do every time I do my makeup, you need to make my lashes look better, you know what I mean? And this did nothing. Then we have the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Lift. Yes, that Telescopic Lift mascara that kind of broke the internet a couple years ago when Michaela did the whole like lash gate thing. If you know, you know. I like this. I actually thought it was good. The paddle is interesting in the fact that it's flat. So because of that, it was a little hard to get it on the eyes. And I felt like I also over applied this. Like I put too much on to where it got clumpy. But the end overall effect of this mascara, I did enjoy it on my eyes. I thought it looked like long and curled and pretty. Again, not an overall favorite that I would pick over my favorite mascaras, but while I had it, I did enjoy it. Let me know down below, did you try this because of the whole like lash gate and all of that? Did it make you want to try it? Or were you just like completely turned off by the whole thing that you never want to touch this mascara with a 10-foot pole? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that below. And then the last mascara I have to talk about, this might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion. I feel like a lot of people like this mascara. I didn't love it. It's the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. It's not terrible. It's not the worst mascara I've ever used, but the hype around it and all of the good reviews I kept seeing about it made me think it was going to be like my next favorite mascara, and it definitely wasn't. The thing is, a lot of people say that this holds their curl really well, and for me it didn't. It just kind of made, it like weighed my lashes down and made them fall throughout the day. So didn't love this, unfortunately. I feel good about that little pile of makeup I used up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do not do my makeup very often anymore. As you can probably tell from the not very many videos I upload on my channel, especially last year. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to do better this year, guys. 2025 is my year to get back into YouTube, I'm hoping. But anyways, because I don't really do it very often, I feel really good about this group of products that I used up. But let's move on to like hair care, skincare. I've got a lot more to talk to you guys about. Hopefully you're still here. Next up, we're going to be talking about some skincare. We have sunscreen, we have body lotion, we have body wash, we have face washes, face lotions, chapsticks. We have all of the goodies to talk about. Let's start out with sunscreens. If you are not wearing sunscreen every single solitary day on your face, please start now. You can get some really amazing face sunscreens that work well over skincare, but also really well under makeup. It is the #1 age preventer. So again, if you are not wearing it, please, please, please wear it every single day. Even in the winter, even if it's cloudy, even if you don't go outside, put your sunscreen on. Okay, rant over. The first one I want to talk about is the IT Cosmetics Hello Sunscreen Invisible Hydrating Serum Sunscreen. This is SPF 50. I love that it's SPF 50. If you have oily skin, stay very far away from this. You will not like this. If you have dry skin, you will love this. It really is a hydrating serum formulation. It's a little bit on the thinner side, that more serum-y sort of product. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying, and if you don't, you don't, but that really is the type of formulation that it is, and it really is hydrating, but not in an oily, greasy way. I wouldn't say it really sinks into your skin per se, because when I apply this and then throughout the day, my face does look and feel very hydrated, but again, not in an oily, greasy way. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a really nice hydrating sunscreen, and it wears really well under makeup. When I use this, I like to use it as my face lotion, sunscreen, and makeup primer all in one. It's like a 3-in-1 for me. And I went through 2 of the Bliss Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreen. I wish this was more than SPF 30. I like this because it's very smoothing on the skin. It has a little bit of a tint to it, so I feel like it does kind of like color correct my skin when I wear it. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but it does rub in nicely. That's kind of all I have to say about it. Next up, we have the CosRx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. This is also SPF 50. I used to love this a couple years ago when I had more oily skin. That's why I ended up repurchasing it, but I will say now that my skin is a little bit on the drier side, it's definitely not hydrating enough for me anymore. So I went through this whole one. I kind of like powered through back in the summer when my skin is slightly less dry than it is right now in the winter, but I ended up giving the other one because I bought 2 at once because I remember loving it. But I gave my other one to a friend because I thought she would like it way more, and she does enjoy it. Another one I went through, I hadn't heard of this brand, but I saw it on the website that I bought a couple other things on, and I figured I would give it a go. This is from Beauty of Joseon. I don't know. It's definitely a Korean brand. It says it's Relief Sun Rice Plus Probiotics, and it is SPF 50. I really enjoyed this. I thought it sunk into my skin nicely. It was hydrating. It was moisturizing without being oily or greasy. I love that it was SPF 50. Worked well under makeup. I would definitely repurchase that. And then last but not least, we have the Supergoop Glow Screen. This is SPF 40. I used to really love the Glow Screen, and I do still enjoy it, but I wouldn't say it's a favorite anymore. It's a bit too metallic-y for my liking. When I use it, I do like to mix it together, especially with the Bliss Invisible Blockstar. These two mixed together are really beautiful. On its own, it's just a little bit too much. I do have one that I opened that I'm using right now, but after that, I don't know if I'll repurchase it. Use up 3 of my CO Bigelow My Favorite Night Balms. Honestly, I probably have more floating around. This is just how many was in this empties bin. I love this. It is the most moisturizing, hydrating chapstick. I use it all day long though. I don't use it just at night. I'd use it at night, but I also use it all day long. I have one in my purse, one in my diaper bag, one on my nightstand, one in my car. Like, I have these things everywhere. I love it so much. I've been using this for like over a decade. It's so good. Okay, this right here is my clindamycin that my dermatologist prescribed to me. I put this in here to remind you guys that if you have not been to a dermatologist ever, or if you've been to one in the past and had a bad experience, go find a new one, because going to a dermatologist is so important. I went to one back in 2018. I had a terrible experience. He didn't really listen to me. I went in because I was having issues with my skin with acne. It was to the point that if I woke up in the morning and I did not wake up with a new pimple, I was shocked. I was literally waking up with new form of acne somewhere on my skin every single solitary day. In like my mid-20s, I never really struggled with acne when I was in like high school and junior high and all that. It definitely hit me later on in life. So like I said, went to that dermatologist back in 2018. He was basically like, you have too much moisture on your skin. Stop using all skincare. Stop using all skincare that I was previously using, and use this really, really drying gel that he prescribed to me. And I did it at first. I literally told him, I was like, I don't like that idea. And he was like, you have to get rid of all the moisture in your skin. That's why you're breaking out. So I followed his directions. I stopped using skincare. I started using that super drying gel. And you guys, my skin was the Sahara Desert. Truly, I was in pain with how dry my skin got. I did that for a couple weeks. I stopped. I never went back to him. It was like a terrible experience. And then I didn't go to the dermatologist again until 2022. And you better believe that I was still struggling with my acne from 2018 to 2022. So I finally go again to a different dermatologist. She recommends clindamycin to me. It has completely saved my skin, completely changed my skin. This is basically an antibacterial gel that you put on morning and night. And like I said, completely changed my skin. Now, I'm not telling you to go to a dermatologist and have them recommend to you clindamycin. If you go to a dermatologist and they do not recommend that to you, do not prescribe that to you, obviously that's not what your skin needs. That's not what I'm saying. My point of this is to let you know that if you've never been to a dermatologist, or you had a bad experience like me and you're putting it off like I did for 4 years, then try to find another one to go to. I know healthcare is weird, insurance is weird. Maybe your insurance doesn't cover it. Maybe they don't cover a lot of them. I don't know your situation, but please go to a dermatologist if you are able to. They will help you with whatever skin concerns you have. Also, a lot of them do body scans. I get a body scan once a year to check for skin cancer. So this is my PSA from me to you. Go to dermatologist if you are able, please. Okay, second rant of the video over. I tried this Salt Air brand. I saw it in Target a bunch of times, and I ended up picking this Santal Bloom Serum Body Wash. This smells delicious. Like, truly, it smells so good. Yeah, like a spa, like a very fancy spa or a fancy hotel. Not that I stay at fancy hotels or anything, but if I did, I imagine that this is what their body wash would smell like. Ooh, I need to repurchase this. I like forgot how good that smells. It was a nice body wash. It was like kind of hydrating and moisturizing. Didn't really do like a whole lot. Didn't foam super well. It's mainly the scent that got me. Also, every single time I saw this, I started singing August by Taylor Swift in my head. So that was fun. And then I also went through the Dove Deep Moisture, just body wash, Deep Moisture body wash. This was really great in the sense that it was very hydrating on my dry skin. Again, didn't really foam a ton, but like both of them I felt clean after. Both of them I liked. I would probably repurchase both of them in the future. I also went through a Tree Hut Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. That is quite the name. This stuff also smells really good. It's supposedly a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I don't know about that. They do smell similar. But regardless of that, this just smells yummy and I really like this. I like to use this with my Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops because this has a scent to it and those kind of smell like tanner. So when I combine the two in the summertime, I feel like I can smell my Isle of Paradise drops less because I just don't love that fake tan smell. I don't really know anyone who does. And then the other body lotion I went through was this Shea Butter 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion. I totally tried this out because Taylor Wynn was raving about them. I ended up getting the coconut water scent and this did smell really good. I really did enjoy it. I got it over the summer and used it. Yeah, it's just like a sweet coconutty sort of smell. I don't really know how to explain it, but it does smell really good. This was nice and hydrating. It was a little bit on the thicker side, so it took a hot minute to rub it into my skin after my shower, but I did enjoy this. I would repurchase this, but I actually want to try the Cashmere Water scent. I believe is the other one she raves about. Water break because I'm talking too much. I'm looking down at the 4 face cleansers that I used up, and I liked all 4 of them, if I'm being completely honest. So let me go ahead and tell you about them. The first one being the Peach and Lily Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. I'm using this again right now in my shower. It is a nice gel cleanser. It is hydrating. It's not stripping. It feels good on the skin. I do really enjoy this, and it's on sale a lot at Ulta, so keep your eye out if you wanted to try it out. Then we have the Paula's Choice Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. This was probably my least favorite of the 4, but I did still enjoy it. Paula's Choice is a little bit pricier of a brand, so I got it during the Sephora sale. I recommend you probably trying to get it on sale as well. I don't remember it foaming too much, even though it says it's a foaming cleanser, but again, it was nice. It wasn't stripping, wasn't drying. That's kind of what all 4 of these are. That's the theme of all of them, so I'm gonna probably say the same thing for all of them. But the next one is the La Roche-Posay Toleraine Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. Again, hydrating, gentle, not stripping, was nice on the skin. None of these really remove makeup very well. I go ahead and do like a whole 2-step process before I remove my makeup, so by the time I get to washing my face, I don't really have makeup to remove, so I can't speak on that aspect of them. But the last one being the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. Again, nice, hydrating, not stripping, felt good on the skin. That's really all I want in a face cleanser. I just want it to be not stripping, not drying. I have dry skin, so I don't need you to dry my skin out more, you know. So I recommend all 4 of those. I went through a Little Baby Clinique All About Eyes eye cream. I enjoyed this. I actually really like a lot of things from Clinique. I get a lot of these minis from Sephora, and every time I use them up, I enjoy them, and I'm like sad when they're gone. So that makes me wonder. It makes me think maybe next time I need another skincare product, because I'm trying to go through my stash, you guys. I have a lot of skincare built up over years of like PR and buying things on sale, and I just need to use what I have. But when I do need a new product, I'm thinking to myself, Emily, you should probably check out Clinique. You seem to really like their stuff. So this was nice, hydrating, moisturizing, didn't sting or burn my eyes or anything. Then we have the Sephora Firming Night Cream. I surprisingly love this. I don't know why I say surprisingly. When I think of Sephora and the Sephora brand, I don't really think of their skincare. However, I really enjoyed this. It was thick and hydrating and moisturizing. I loved using it at night. I was sad when it was gone. And I also picked up more Sephora skincare recently that I'm using. I think it's like their hydrating face mask for at night and then their hydrating oil. I think they kind of go together. And I'm really enjoying them as well. And then I went through the La Roche-Posay Toleraine Double Repair Face Moisturizer. I used this during the day and it was lovely. It was thick and hydrating without being too oily or greasy. It wore really nicely under makeup. This was another one that I was sad to see it go when it was gone. I will definitely repurchase that in the future. This one was sent to me in PR, by the way. And then we have the Verse Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. I liked this. It was just like a basic gel moisturizer. Didn't really have any scent to it, which was nice. Sunk into my skin. It was nice. I wouldn't repurchase this just because it's kind of forgettable, but I liked it when I was using it. And then this one right here, I got this on sale at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. be because this is pricey. This is the Philosophy Anti-Wrinkle Miracle Worker. Description of it and the reviews of it got me. I thought this was going to like get rid of my wrinkles like on my forehead and stuff, and it didn't. Shocker, what a surprise. It did not do that. And I want to say not on sale. I have no idea how much this is, but it's like expensive, like $60+ I believe. So I would never buy it full price, but I didn't think it did anything, so I also wouldn't buy it again on sale. Usually these kind of like anti-wrinkle miracle products don't really work. I got sucked into the hype, but I'm here to tell you that like you could probably skip this one. I went through a couple like serum-y sort of products. 3 out of the 4 of them were sent to me in PR, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I did not see a change in my skin with really any of them. Bear in mind that my skin is very, very finicky and picky, and it really does not change for the better with very many products. So just because these didn't really do much for me doesn't mean they won't do much for you. Just keep that in mind as I'm talking about them. The first 2 being from La Roche-Posay. The vitamin C serum, I like putting it on in the morning. It sinks into my skin well, doesn't smell weird, like it's a nice step. I just didn't really see a difference. Same thing with their niacinamide serum. It was nice, sunk into the skin, but using both of these consistently until they were gone every single solitary day in my skincare routine, I didn't see a difference in my skin. And then also with vitamin C, I tried the Bare Minerals Skin Rescue Pure Glow 10% vitamin C. Again, didn't really see a difference in my skin. Same thing though, sunk into my skin was a nice step. I liked using it. And then the last but not least, we have the Maylove Peptide Squad Collagen Renewal Serum. I bought this because Jessica Braun did a whole sponsorship with Maylove over it, and she said it completely changed her skin and she loved it, so naturally I picked it up. The only difference I saw in my skin using this was that before I used this, I had like a lot of flaking on my forehead and on my nose. And after I started using this, that kind of stopped, but it kind of like didn't come back when I stopped using this though. So I don't know if it was this, if it was coincidence. I don't really know like why that happened, but again, didn't see that big of a difference in my skin while using these. But don't really like take that with a grain of salt because my skin is like so finicky, it's not even funny. Nothing changes it for the better other than that clindamycin that I talked about earlier. Some makeup removing products that I ended up using up was the Equate Beauty oil-free eye makeup remover. I always bought the Equate version over the Neutrogena version because it was always so much cheaper, but with inflation, it's not really that much cheaper. So that's a bummer. That's just me venting that everything's too expensive these days, but I like this, been using it for years. It's nice. It's nice. It gets my eye makeup off. I liked it. I also used up the Peach Slices Peach Pudding Makeup Cleanser. This is just a cleansing balm that you take your makeup off with. I didn't love this. It was a lotiony consistency, which is interesting. A lot of the times makeup removing balms like this are more solidified, and this was a lotion consistency. So that was just a little odd to me. I didn't hate it, but it was just weird. It has a little bit of a scent, more herbally. I liked this in the sense that it took my makeup off, but I didn't like it enough that I would go out of my way to rebuy it. Then I went through 2 of the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I like this. Obviously, I went through 2 of them. This is a really good way to remove my nighttime skincare in the morning before I do my morning skincare. I just throw it on a cotton pad, rub it all over my face. I also use this at nighttime when I've just put like sunscreen on throughout the day and I didn't use makeup. I use this before I wash my face at night to get all that sunscreen gunk off my face, and it works really well. I went through 3 O'Keefe Working Hands Nighttime Serum Nighttime Treatment. I love this stuff. I have the driest hands on earth. They crack and they bleed no matter what I do. I wash them 100,000 times a day though, so that definitely doesn't help, but this is a really great hand cream that I use all the time, not just at night. I talk about these in every single one of my empties because I love it. I've been using this for years as well. I don't know if many of you guys have access to this brand. It's called Refreshments. I got this in Ipsy when I used to get Ipsy bags in PR. So I'm just going to touch on this really quickly. If you have Ipsy and you've used this in the past, or maybe you have it and you haven't tried it yet, you know what I mean? Like you got it in a bag but just haven't tried it. I didn't like this. This is the Oh Moisture shampoo. It's in their Frigid Float scent. I didn't love the scent of it. This was so hard to get in my hair. It was very, very thick, so it was hard to spread out in my hair to get it to lather to clean my hair. I also didn't think it made my hair feel very clean, so I don't get Ipsy and PR anymore, but if I did start getting it again, I would probably just donate this. I wouldn't use it again. Another shampoo and conditioner duo that I would not get again is this one right here from Monday. This is the volume shampoo for thin hair and fine hair, and the smooth conditioner for curly and frizzy hair. Now, I do not have thin hair, but I do have fine hair, and I do not have curly hair, but I do have frizzy hair, so that's why I picked up these 2. I didn't hate them, but I just wouldn't purchase repurchase them again. The shampoo really did nothing to my hair, and actually I don't think it made my hair feel very clean. I felt like it got more oily quicker when I was using this, and then the conditioner just kind of like didn't do a whole lot, if I'm being honest. So I love the packaging. I think the aesthetic of the brand is adorable, but it just didn't do much to my hair like positively. But one I would pick up again is this one right here from L'Oreal. This is their Elvive Total Repair 5. Again, I have the shampoo and conditioner. I love this. First of all, it smells delicious, amazing, like you're at a spa or like a hair salon. Like that's how good it smells, and it lingers in your hair, which I like. So after I would get out of the shower, I would like smell it in my hair, and I loved it. Also, I just think it was really nice on my hair. I don't have super damaged hair, but I do think this helped made it feel soft and bouncy and glowy and like shiny and all of that. I would definitely pick this up again. I went through a Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Dry Shampoo. One of these is pretty much always in my empties video, usually more than one, but I feel like I'm using dry shampoo less these days, which is good. I repurchased this, but I repurchased it in the unscented version of it. This is a fresh citrus original fragrance, and I used to really like that it had fragrance because I feel like it would cover up that I hadn't washed my hair in a couple days and like helped almost perfume it a little bit. But I have been such a baby when it comes to fragrances lately. So when I spray this on my hair, it's like too much, too strong, kind of gives me a little bit of a headache. So I rebought it, but in the unscented version. Also went through a full size and a mini of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Dry Shampoo. This cleans your hair like no other dry shampoo. I could probably not wash my hair for like a month, and if I use this, it will still be looking fine and not greasy and not oily. However, the scent of this is so strong, it's insane. I've seen people say that they like the scent, which is like, that's fine. Like obviously everyone's different, but for me, the scent is terrible. I have to literally get past the scent when I use it. But other than that, if you have super oily hair and you need something that is heavy duty and going to really like actually clean your scalp instead of just like masking the oiliness, this is it, baby. It's pricey, but it's good. Then we have the Dry Bar Hot Toddy Heat Protectant Mist. This smells good. This is a product that smells good, that has a scent that I actually enjoy. This is the second one of this that I've ever owned, and I do enjoy it. I just spray it on my hair before I curl it or flat iron it or anything like that, and I feel like it helps with the heat protectant. I really don't know the aspect of that. However, it feels good on the hair. It doesn't make it like sticky or weird. I'm currently using the Day Heat Protectant, but I could see myself getting this again in the future. We're almost done, guys. Then we have two hairsprays. The first one being the Kenra Working Spray Flexible Hold Hairspray number 14. I loved this stuff. I would definitely get it in the future. I actually thought I was rebuying this recently at Ulta, and when it came in, I think it was like 13 or 15. It's like one number off, so it's not the same hairspray, but I am liking it too. It's a hairspray I have in my hair today. But yeah, I like this. It was flexible. It wasn't like a crunchy hairspray. Like when I spray hairspray in my hair, I want it to have movement and not feel like really stiff. I want it to like be natural, and that's what this was. So I thought I rebought this and it wasn't the same thing, but I would rebuy this in the future. And then what I didn't love was this one from Heritage. I got this at Walmart. It's their Under Control Stronger Hold Hairspray. It was a little bit too strong of a hold for me. I liked it for when my hair is in a bun. Like when my hair is up, I care less that it's more flexible of a hairspray because it's up and I'm not like touching it and moving it around like I do when it's down, you know what I mean? So this was a little bit too strong of a hold for me. Also, the nozzle stopped working. Like there's some product left. I don't know if you can hear it, but like it like literally stopped working. So that's a bummer, but it was almost gone, so it's fine. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this. And then I went through two men's deodorant, you guys. I am on the men's deodorant bandwagon. Taylor Wynn got me on that bandwagon. This is the Old Spice Oasis with vanilla notes, antiperspirant, and deodorant. I like this. I think it smells delicious. Like it really does have like a vanilla-y scent to it, but it's not like overpowering, overwhelming, or anything like that. I do think this helps with like BO, sweat, when I'm working out, all of the above. I repurchased a third one and I'm using it now. And then last but not least, this is not like makeup, skincare, really anything related. This is for my moms out there. Well, actually, you don't even have to be a mom because anyone could use this. And honestly, I needed this before I was a mom and I didn't discover it until afterwards. But it is the Miss Mouth's Messy Eater Stain Treater. This stuff really does get a lot of stains out. It doesn't get absolutely everything out, but it gets a lot of stains out that I'll spray this on something and be like, there's no way that's getting out. That shirt's ruined. And then I wash it and dry it, and next thing I know, it's out. And it's perfectly clean and there's no stain, and I can keep on wearing that shirt. Or Ivy. Obviously, I spray this on a lot of Ivy's clothes because she really is a messy eater. That's like the perfect name for it. So yeah, this is just like a throw-in, add-in, silly thing at the end that I've been using for a really long time and I really love. I also recently got the Pink Stuff. Is another like spray cleaner that you can get that's good at like finding stains stains, and that stuff's working really well too. So just wanted to mention those. And that was it, you guys. That was my recent empties. Not really recent, my 7-month-long empties that was literally overflowing in my empties bin. If you are still here, thank you so much. My YouTube analytics like to tell me that people drop off as the video goes on, and not a lot of people are still here at the end of the video. So if you are, comment down below the smiley emoji with the sunglasses, because I feel really good and cool and really good about myself that I used up all of these products, and then that way I know that you're a real one and you stayed till the end. I appreciate you so much. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.